the a-hole for leaving my wife without a discussion after I found out she was cheating. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's you, the best therapist ever. I actually saw that you guys were watching the videos and liking and subscribing. Like, stop it. Stop. Why?
Okay, that's what you want.
Actually, don't stop. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Let's get right into the video. I know that I am not an a-hole for leaving a relationship where my partner was unfaithful. That is normal, and I hope everyone respects themselves enough to get out of that situation. I'm hyped by this person's mentality. This is a touch more complicated. Now, I fly in, fly out for work. Ooh. I'm just like, ooh, because that's flying, fly out is always, well, it's usually the norm would be like 2 weeks there and then 2 weeks back home. So ample time for someone who knows that you're going to be away for, let's say, the 1st to the 15th, for them to literally live 2 lives without you ever finding out. I am currently working a contract in Africa. I work for 8 weeks, then I get 4 off. So basically, I'm gone for 2 months and home for 1. Oh, even better.
Is it?
It is.
I have been doing this kind of work for about 10 years now. I had a house, but I was never there, and it didn't make sense to rent it out since I would not have a place to stay when I needed it. Makes sense. So I sold it. I stayed with my parents and simplified my life to the point where, other than my car and 1 set of formal clothes for weddings, oh my gosh, or funerals, I could carry everything I own in a piece of luggage and my carry-on. I met Louis 3 years. I met Louis 3 years ago. We hit it off and started dating. She seemed okay with my lifestyle, and it was nice having someone to come home to.
Absolutely.
We got married last summer. Oh, it's just a new wedding. This is going to sting. Okay. We got married last summer. I found out this September she was cheating on me. When I got home this time, I didn't bother leaving the airport. I checked into the hotel. Oh, I checked into the hotel for the night and left the next day for Vietnam. I rented a nice place there for my time off and blocked her on everything. I also contacted a lawyer to start a divorce. How did he find out? We need to know that information. And how does he know that information is credible? Like, he needs to have video proof for you to just like end a whole marriage, because he's not like, I caught her cheating. He's like, I found out, and then he just off to the, like, you're done. Didn't even see the aligned face. A few people got hold of me to see what was going on, and since she didn't know where I was, I told them that we were getting divorced because she was cheating on me. Oh, it's just like, yeah, go find him. And then they go find him, and she's hearing the news of her cheating, that he knows about her cheating, from someone else. That has got to be good. It happens. I'm sad but not ashamed. I didn't screw up. We never mixed our finances. The only thing that sort of matters is that our apartment was in her name. We wanted to make sure she could take care of everything while I was gone. All our bills were also in her name, not my credit card or anything. But like, that's an easy, like, slice her off. But it's going to shock because shared bills will be very expensive for her to handle.
Yeah, that's kind of what we wanted.
Just water, power, internet, stuff like that. I would just give her money to pay all the bills. It was good because she had her salary to pay for herself on everything else she wanted while I was gone. The thing is, she can't afford the apartment on her salary. I knew that part. I'm back in Africa and won't be home again until just after Christmas. I'm already planning on taking my parents to Europe over New Year, so I won't be bothering to fly back to California next time. I will just have my company fly me to Italy instead. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
And there's a whole lease and there's a whole bond. My ex doesn't have a lot of savings. She makes good money, but she likes nice things. I like her having nice things, so I didn't mind subsidizing her lifestyle. Now she's stuck in a lease and has a car note that will eat up all her paycheck. That's good. Some of her friends think that leaving her in that situation without talking to her is unfair. It sounds kind of fair to me. okay, that she only got that apartment because she was counting on my money for the budget. Yeah, but like I was also counting, I only got into that marriage because I was counting on you being faithful, and I guess it didn't work out for both of us. They all acknowledge that she's in the wrong for cheating, obviously, but they think I am screwing her over too much by just leaving her like that cold turkey, so to speak. Do you guys think I owe her anything more?
No.
Am I an a-hole? Well, the board of directors have decided from therapist to board of directors, but like I'm sure you guys agree with me that it is kind of like petty revenge to leave her with all of those things that she has to pay for it. So I'm fine with this. Like, it probably should not be an a-hole question, but a nice sweet petty revenge. Like, you might as well be able to have your cheating partner pay for the lifestyle I was able to afford for you, or maybe not cheat next time.
Absolutely.
So am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girlfriend because of a caught cheating prank? So I, 26 male, broke up with my girlfriend, 25 female, of 2 years because of something that happened recently. And now my friends are saying I massively overreacted. So a few days ago, my girlfriend and a close mutual friend decided to play a prank on me. The prank was that they filmed a scenario where I caught them in bed together. First of all, are you guys YouTubers? If you guys like a YouTube couple, then that's like normal. You should be expecting that, and it's not breakup worthy. So you might be an a-hole in this situation, but let's see. They set up a hidden camera in the bedroom, and when I walked in, I saw him in just boxers and my girlfriend in a bra and panties, straddling him, acting like they were mid hookup. To make it realistic, they even made some noises and tried to act like it was happening for real. I was shocked, furious, and immediately confronted them, as I thought it was real at first, like an actual betrayal. And then I walked out of the room and started leaving the house. When they followed me screaming, it was just a prank. I hate when they do this in videos and they're like, it's a prank. It's just like, all I can think of is evil, but like, it's just like someone's gonna murder you and be like, it's a prank. Screaming it was just a prank, and then showed me the video they had been recording. To be honest, I felt completely betrayed, not just by the idea of the prank, but also because of how they had gotten undressed to film it. It's like, it didn't need to be this real. I know it's meant to be funny for some people, but for me, it felt disrespectful and I was hurt. The whole thing felt like a violation of trust, even though I know they weren't actually cheating. I told her I couldn't be in a relationship with someone who would do something like that, and I ended things right there. She's devastated, and her friends have been telling me I overreacted. Now, I feel like you need to know who you're dating. There's people that will be like excited by this because it's like a stupid prank, but there's people that you would not make such jokes with them. And if she has known him for a long time and they've been dating for a while, she should know that he's not someone who's going to stomach something like this easily. So yeah, she's devastated, and her friends have been telling me I overreacted. They think it's just a harmless prank and I should have taken it better, but I can't shake the feeling that it crossed the line for me, especially the like undressing part. He cannot get that scene off his mind, like, you're undressing with this friend. Maybe it was too much. It's too much for him to handle, and that's okay now. But I can't shake the feeling that it crossed a line for me, especially how intimate and uncomfortable I felt to see them in that situation, even though it wasn't real.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm left wondering if I made the right decision. I'm starting to doubt myself because everyone seems to think I blew it out of proportion. So he comes up with an edit and say, I did not expect this many responses. Thank you guys. She posted here earlier and sent me a link to her post. I know she wants me to watch the video to prove it was all set up and planned, but I feel she still doesn't get that I am upset about her disregard and disrespect for me and our relationship. Anyways, because that's the thing, he's not upset that, well, he's upset that she did such a prank knowing the type of person that he is, but he's also upset like, we're in a relationship together. I don't want you undressing and being next to like our friend just because you were trying to play a prank on me. So I think that's where his mind is at.
Yes, exactly.
So there's an update. My ex-girlfriend was really upset with me with all the hate she received online and blamed me for putting her in a bad light. I told her I did not such thing. She just didn't like that she got called out on her behavior. So apparently many people are like, not the a-hole, not the a-hole, and that's fine, I decided. And so she got pissed. The mutual friend who was part of the prank is now pissed off at me, saying I went overboard. I told both of them to F up, and I've blocked both their numbers. Our friends have since started taking this more seriously after reading some of the comments on here, with a few people taking my side and saying what my girlfriend and the friend did was horrible. Others still think it was all unnecessary and I should have laughed it off and move on. Again, personally, I don't see, like, I feel like there's couples that are extreme and joke a lot like this, and that should work for them, but you should know exactly who you're about to play with. You're not supposed to do this with someone who is like going to be very serious about stuff, like a serious guy. You're not going to do this, make this type of joke with him. But someone who is like very playful, who would throw pranks on you all the time, it makes sense to me. Like, it's not that bad, but I can understand his perspective of how like this was disrespectful to our relationship, and I'm not okay with that. But that was it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.